Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. I'm kidding. Hi. Listen, it is December 1st. People, are you not excited? Because I am. If you're somebody who you're like, I can't do Christmas until after Thanksgiving, hey, it's after Thanksgiving. Get those sleigh bells. What are we doing, man? Let's get those hats on, those Santa hats. Let's get jolly. I'm just saying. But hi, welcome back. Another episode of Talking TVL, December 1st. What? Crazy to think that it just felt like it was Halloween. I'm just saying, for me anyways. But we've got 30 days to tap into our Anita Baker and give it the best that we've got this year. So, hey, also, speaking of the best that we've got, I know I'm all over the place. Everyone drum roll. Just do a drum roll with me. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. TVL merch. Are you kidding me? Is this not amazing? TVL merch, I have mine. Get yours. You have until December 7th. Make it happen, people. Head on over to tvliving.com. Click the link. It's right there. As soon as you type in or click on our website and on the homepage, that's where you will see our TVL merch article. You open the article, you click the hyperlink. It takes you exactly where you need to go to purchase directly from the site. Amazing, amazing options. There's plenty to spare, but such little time, okay? December 7th, that is this Sunday, the very last day to get your merch. I have mine, I just showed you. Please get yours. Let's match, let's twin. Take your picture, send it in. We want to see what you have, I'm just saying. But without, enough said, right? Last week, we had ran a new episode of Woman of True Grit before the break, and I do have it for you right here. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Okay, this is what I do. We get sneak peeks, you get recaps on things that you may have missed on the actual show here on our pre-show Talking TVL. So without further ado, here's the newest episode of Women of True Grit.
Hi, I'm Edie Hand, founder of Women of True Grit. This is part 2 of Suzanne Montgomery's story. Joining her is her daughter, Meredith Montgomery Price. Take a listen.
My mentor was my mom, or is my mom, because, now I'm gonna start crying, because she overcame a lot of things in her life, and then, you know, when she was divorced, and then I had my little sister. When she was born, it was literally like having a little baby doll, a live baby doll, because I could feed her and change her diaper, and just, you know, just watching a baby grow up. You know, I tried to be there for her as much as I could during her teenage years, but we really got closer when she got in like her 20s and I was in my 30s, and we built a really good relationship. When Megan was killed, you know, we didn't know anything. We didn't know what to do. We didn't know we even had to do anything. COVID hit 3 months after she was killed. And so we were home isolated for, 2 years. Then COVID was over and we started, my mom and my stepdad, Rod, and myself started the Megan Montgomery Foundation to prevent domestic violence.
We created a nonprofit foundation, a public foundation that distributes funds to schools so schools can hire the right people to come in and teach kids the difference between healthy, unhealthy, and abusive behaviors. And relationship violence starts early. The most at-risk population is age 16 to 24, and that's why we fund high schools and colleges so they can get this information out to their students. And the students love it because they're not having these conversations with anybody else.
They've never had these conversations.
Meredith was in real estate at the time, and Rod and I were trying to run the foundation by ourselves, and I wanted her to work for us so bad, but she's working for her dad, so I didn't want to compete with that. We were just talking on the phone one day, and she was moaning about the hours on real estate taken away from her kids. And I said, have you ever thought about working for Megan's Foundation as our first executive director? She said, oh, Mom, that's all I can think about. It was like, there you go. She has become the leader that the organization needs to be. If I get hit by the bus tomorrow, the foundation's in good hands.
True grit to me means that you survive the unthinkable, you rise up, and you go forward without knowing what there is. And that to me is true grit.
I'm Suzanne Montgomery Clark, and by the grace of God, I am a woman of true grit.
My name is Meredith Montgomery, and I am a woman of true grit.
For more
Okay, Women of True Grit. If you liked what you saw, head on over to tvliving.com. On the top of your screen, there will be a Women of True Grit tab. I say go there, scroll on, because that's where every episode lives. There's some really good stories just from, great women of true grit, huh? What can we say? Enough said. Let's talk about what's happening on the show today. Trash Pan is coming by to talk about this year's Christmas light show. And I will say, it's much different than ever before. So definitely be sure to tune in. But not only that, listen, I don't know if you remember a few months ago, okay, we had a guest. I think it was 3 people. They came, I forget specifically what their event was, but they brought us a peace offering. Not a peace offering, they just brought us a gift, a nice little happy. And Peyton ate, it was a cookie. Peyton ate that cookie on air. Our lives were changed ever since. That cookie was the best cookie I've ever had in my entire life. And it was made by none other than Ashley with Sweet Bites here in Huntsville. And today she will be making or showing us how to make her red velvet cookies, okay, ahead of her red velvet collection, right? And I know you're gonna watch the show, and when you watch the show, you will drool, and you're gonna say, man, I need that cookie. I need that cookie in my mouth. And that's where I come in and I say, fret not, because you have the opportunity to have this cookie in your mouth when you go to the Trash Panda Stadium, because they will be partnering together with this year's Christmas light show. So shout out to Trash Pandas, shout out to Ashley. We are so excited for that. We're excited for our show today. I'm very excited to eat these cookies, if I do say so myself, and I do. Okay, but that's it. That's all we have for you today on Tennessee Valley Living. As always, we'll talk to you. Thank you for joining me today. Be sure to tune into the show at 11 a.m. for a brand new episode of Tennessee Valley Living, and we'll do this again tomorrow at 10 a.m. bright and early. Santa's coming to town. Kidding. Do you know where that reference is from? If you do, let me know. DM me. If you know that, brownie points to you. Okay, that's it. Goodbye.